Morning, madam.
Good morning. How are you?
I was good, madam. How about you?
Fine. So can I have your resume?
Yes, madam.
Your name?
Krishna, madam.
Where are you from?
I'm from Tadepalgudem, madam, town, West Godavari, madam, from Andhra Pradesh.
Okay. So can you explain? Can you tell me about yourself?
Yes, madam. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving this opportunity to introduce myself, madam. I'm Krishna City from West Godavari, madam, Andhra Pradesh. I have completed my graduation on civil engineering stream in Institute of Technology and Engineering, madam, which is associated with Giant Kakinada University, madam. And I have completed my schooling and all in Andhra Pradesh itself, madam. I was currently staying in Hyderabad. So I have come from nuclear family consisting of 4 members, madam, including myself. And my strengths are about I was a more communicative, focused, and disciplined individual with the technical skills of Python, Java, and HTML, CSS, and manual testing, madam. Currently, I was pursuing for automation testing, madam, and SQL also. And coming to my hobbies, story writing is my passion. I will write stories like stories and songs, poetry, madam, and cooking and making of crafts using of pop sticks and all. And to tell me about briefly in one word means I can say I was a more disciplined and dedicated individual who believe in learnings from the past experience, madam. So with that inputs and all from the experience and all, I develop myself, my skill set and my lifestyle also. So this was a brief introduction about me.
Okay. So you are applied for the role for SQL developer.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So rate yourself in SQL out of 5.
I can rate myself as from 3 to 3.5, somewhere between 3 to 3.5.
3 to 3.5. Okay. So I think now I would like to ask you some questions regarding to SQL. Okay. So my question is, what is normalization?
Yes, ma'am. The normalization is it is the process of organizing the data in a database by creation of tables and creating a relationship between those tables, madam, based on the rules and all. So this is called normalization, madam. And we provide this data form and all to protect the data and to make the database more flexible for the users and all by making some restrictions like redundance, which is restricting of duplication and all, and also the inconvenient dependency of the data by the other sources, madam. So this was about the normalization of the data.
Okay. So how to implement one-to-one relationship, one-to-many relationship, many-to-many relationship while designing tables?
Yes, madam. Basically in SQL we have this relation concept, madam, which on the relational database, madam, RDBMS and all.
RDBMS.
So we can implement by first of all by implement one-to-one relationship is implemented by after creation of 2 tables and by creating or adding of a simple primary key and foreign key relationship between those things, madam. And to achieve this in a successful way, it is mandatory that we should keep the foreign key as a unit, madam, for one-to-one relation and all. And for many-to-many relation, in relational database, many-to-many relationship is not possible that accuracy, madam. So for that we should create between the 2 tables, madam. Between the 2 tables only we can't make the relation between many-to-many relation in the database, RDBMS. So for that we should create a 3rd table, madam. So which is called as a bridge table or a joining table, and it should contain the primary key columns of both the 2 tables, madam, which we wanted to relate and all. So and it was called the intermediate table between those 2 tables, madam.
Okay.
And one-to-many relation is also implementable, madam. So to achieve this, we should create the 2 tables which we wanted to create, and also subsequent primary keys for the 2 tables, madam. So later and all, the foreign key we should add a foreign key for the column in a table 1 based on the primary key of the table 2, madam.
Okay.
So this we can achieve the implementation.
Okay. What are the properties of the relational tables?
Yes, madam. Basically, the properties of relational database tables are we can call as ACID properties, madam. Whereas we can abbreviate the ACID as AC, ID, ACID. So A means atomicity, madam. So C means consistency, I means isolation, and D means durability, madam. So atomicity can be derived with an example, madam. For example, if we are having 2 bank account, madam, that with one bank account we can withdraw the amount and only when the other bank account is debited with the amount, madam. So if that thing has happened means if the first account is not debited with the any amount and all, we can't withdraw the amount from the another table, madam. I mean another account. So this automatic should automatically update the data within automatically, madam. If the account is debited by the amount means it should another account should get activated and should be able to withdraw money, madam. If it was not debited means it shouldn't make able to withdraw the money, madam. This was about automaticity. And coming to the consistency means in relational database applies to always generating the unique codes, madam. Unique code and unique based on identity columns and by creating identity columns and all. So unique code will be generated all the time, madam. So this is about consistency. And isolation means whenever there is any fluctuations happening on the database and all, it should get recovered by itself, madam.
Okay.
So this was called about the isolation property. And durability means when there is any crash on the database and all, the data shouldn't get lost, madam. Complete data.
Okay.
After recovering the database and all, servers and all, we can retrieve our own data, madam. There is no loss of data should be happen, madam. So these were the properties of RDBMS.
What is an identity?
Yes, madam. As a identity means it was a column. We can generally call it as identity column, madam. So identity column in a database table is a column which value is increased automatically, madam. So and basically the value of the identity column is an integer value, madam, and the value is directly added or directly posted by the server itself, madam. So that a user cannot update or give value for the identity columns, madam, in a data table. And this identity columns are useful to what we can say useful to retrieve the unique identity unique code for the rows in a table, madam. And this was about the identity columns.
Okay. So next, can we rewrite subqueries into simple statements or with joins?
Yes, madam. We can rewrite the subqueries into we can rewrite the subqueries in a stand outer joins, madam, by using stand outer joins. To improve its performance, madam. By rewriting this, we can improve the performance of the queries, madam. And as we know that this outer joint adds the plus sign operator to tell the database to return the non-common columns which is having null values, madam. So this what we can say, it will use the plus operator to return this value, madam, which is having rows which is having the null values. And we can combine the outer joins and null test also with using the where class, madam. With using the where class, we can return all the return set of values, madam. So instead of rewriting the subqueries, madam.
Okay. So what is a constraint? Can you explain how many constraints are there in SQL?
Yes, madam. Generally, while creation of table and all, we can add rules for the columns in a table, madam. So this is generally this is called the constraint, madam. As the constraints are helpful for sending the data into the table, madam. Within our own limited, within our customized limits and all, we can retrieve the data or we can add the data within our constraint limits only, madam.
Okay.
So these were the areas of constraints, and there are three different types of constraints in there, madam. Which one? First one is boundary. Which are sorry, madam. We can say that normal constraints, check constraints, and default constraints, madam, and different constraints, and a unique constraint, and a primary key constraint, and foreign key constraints, madam. So these are the types of constraints present in the RDBMS.
So can you explain primary key?
Yes, madam. Primary key means it can have both the column to column relation and table to relation between column to column and table to table, madam.
Can we create multiple primary can we apply multiple primary primary keys to the columns?
No, madam, it was not possible. We can apply only one primary key for a column in a table, madam.
So can we apply more primary keys for all the columns in the table? Is it possible?
No, madam, it's not possible. We can't apply more primary keys on a for a columns in a table.
Foreign key,
Foreign key, madam. Foreign key we can apply. Foreign key can be applied with the subsequent references from the primary key itself, madam.
Okay. Fine. So now I will ask you some queries.
Yes, madam.
Okay. I will ask you the question. Write down the query on the board.
Okay.
Okay. Take it. So my first question is, list the employees along with their experience and daily salary is more than rupees 100. Okay. So can I repeat the question?
Yes, madam.
See, list the employees along with their experience and daily salary, okay, is more than rupees 100. Okay.
First of all, I will write the query and I will explain the later, madam.
Okay.
The query is select star from table name where column name, madam.
Okay.
Column name. We can say that divided by, it was they asked about the daily salaries, no, madam. So divided by 30.
Okay, 30 days.
30 days, madam. So for this select star means we will get all the data from the table name, madam. Select star from table name where column.
I have given the condition last. What is the condition
yes,
I have given?
Yes, madam. That's ready. So which is greater than.
Greater than?
You can say, madam. Which is greater than 100, madam.
Okay.
So madam. Star means we'll all the data in the table will retrieve all the data from.
All the
get
data means
from the
columns.
Columns all the data.
Which are present in the table.
madam. From table name of the table, madam. So we will use the where constraint, madam. Where constraint.
Where clause.
Sorry. Where clause we will use, madam. And column name 30 means because column names 30 days in a month means. So we asked about you have asked about the daily salaries, no, madam. So column name by 30, which is greater than 100 rupees.
100 rupees.
Yes.
Okay. Now my another question. Okay. So list the employees who are either clerk or analyst. Okay. In the descending order.
Descending.
Can I repeat the question?
Yes, ma'am.
List the employees who are either clerk or analyst in the descending order.
Descending.
So you need to take either clerk employees or analyst employees, but you need to arrange the names, employee names in descending order.
Okay. Select star from table name where job we will take the column name as job, madam, for example. So job equals to clerk. So you said either, no, madam. Either means we should use the or operator, madam. Or
Single quotations. Clerk.
job equals to manager, madam.
Analyst.
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 Analyst. So there is a condition, madam, in a ascending or descending order.
Descending order.
So for this we should order by clause we should use, madam.
Okay.
Order by so column name, madam. Job. Job.
Or name, anything you can take.
Yes,
If you are taking particular column, then you have to mention the column name.
Yes, madam. So
Otherwise, you need to apply on the
so
job.
I have taken the job, which is descending.
Okay. DESC. Okay. So my another query. Okay, listen carefully. My question. Another question. So list the employee who are working for the department 10 or 20.
10
Okay.
or 20.
20. So list the employees who are working for the department 10 or 20 of the departments. Write down the query.
Select Start from table name where. So you said department number, department 10 to 20 minutes.
10,
So
20 departments.
we'll take the column name as department, madam. Where department equals to 10. Here also we'll use R, madam.
Okay.
R department 20. 20, madam.
Okay, fine. Now I have another question.
Yes.
Okay, listen carefully. List the employees who joined in. Okay, list the employees who joined in 1st May 81,
First May
1981. Okay,
Ma'am,
comma.
there is, more dates only, madam. There is more dates are there, madam.
Yes,
Should I
more
write those?
dates are there. Just wait.
Okay.
Let me complete my question. So 3rd December 81, 17 December 81. Okay, 19 Jan 80 in ascending order of seniority wise. Seniority wise. Listen, what is the dates I have given means, or you want to write down on the board, write down at some
I will
place. Right. 1st May 81.
81.
Next 3rd December 81.
December
81. Okay. 17 December 81.
December 81.
Next 19 Jan 80. 19 Jan 80.
Jan 80.
80. Okay. See, listen carefully. List the employees who joined on those 4 dates. Okay. In ascending order of seniority wise. Okay. Write down the query for that.
First one. Select star from table name where. So this is higher dates, no, madam.
Yes.
Who are
Joining dates of the
Yes, ma'am.
employees.
Okay, madam. So we'll take the column name as a higher date.
Okay.
Where higher date in. We'll write in the group of, madam. In
Group
we'll
of
write- group of
in
data we'll write.
in operator you are applying.
Yes, madam. In.
You should not keep comma,
Sorry, madam.
hyphen.
May
81.
1981.
Keep it in single quotations. It is a date format string.
Yes, madam. 3rd December 81. 17 December 81. 19 Jan 80, madam. So there is a condition, madam, in ascending order based on seniority. So for that we should write the order by clause, madam.
Okay.
So order by so and column name, madam. We take higher date, madam.
Okay.
So higher date in ascending, madam.
Okay.
ASC.
Okay.
So,
So now-
here we use a where clause, madam.
Okay.
And column name is a higher date. And for conditional, for ascending order, we have used for order by clause.
Order by clause. Okay. So I have another query. Okay. Another question. Okay. Write down.
Ma'am, one second. I will
I have another query.
Okay.
So list the employees who are joined in the year 1981.
And 81, ma'am.
81. List the employees who are joined in the year 1981.
Okay, madam. In the complete year, who are the employees joined in the complete year, no, madam?
Complete year.
Yeah, I'll go with the thing, madam. Select. So for this, I was using star for all the queries, madam. Because we
Queries, not all the
all the
columns,
columns.
to retrieve all
To
the
retrieve all
columns
the
from the
columns.
table.
Star from table name where higher date. We will take the column name as higher date only, madam. Higher date So we should take because it was in a complete year na madam, 1980. So
1981.
1981 madam. Okay. 1981. So for that we should use one more thing madam, between in operator, between operator we should use
Okay.
madam. So between so from 1st January to January 1981. And 31st
And you need to apply and operator.
and 31st December 1981.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So my another question is, list the employees who are joined in the month of August 1980.
August 1980.
Listen to me. List the employees who are joined in the month. Okay, who are joined in the month of August 1980.
August 1980.
80.
80. So, look madam, select star from table name where hire date in madam. We'll use it because it was no madam, we should use it better madam, because in August means the 30 days is there no madam. So for that boundary now we should use the between operator.
Okay.
Between. So 1st August 1980 and 30.
Is that query is right?
Where highlight between.
I am not asking how many members have joined in that year. I am asking the people who are joined in only August month in 1980 year. The query is wrong. We have to use a two-char method, two-char function.
Okay, ma'am.
We have to use where class. Okay. So you need to apply two-char.
Okay, ma'am. Where highlight.
No need of writing higher date.
Okay. 1 second, madam.
You need to write down two-char function.
Okay.
In that you
Okay,
need
got
to
it.
apply.
Took care of hire date.
CHAR.
Hire date.
Date format you have to give.
Yes, madam. MON Y. Yes, madam. Equals to August.
Which month? August
1980.
1980.
Yes.
Quotations. Okay. Have your seat. So, do you have any questions to ask me?
Yes, madam. If I was selected for this job role, madam, can I know my roles and responsibility for this job description, madam?
Okay. So, if you are selected for our company, we will shortly inform you whether at which date you are going to join, and you will be work as a SQL developer. Okay, no? So that is your role.
Okay.
Apart from that, having any questions?
I should, madam, can I know about the KT sessions which you have? KT session and duration of and how many months of duration the KT session will be? KT session and training session will be?
Training session, it will be 3 months. For fresher, the training session will be completely 3 months. KT will not be provided, not now. If any person is leaving the office, then the KT will be provided, right? So for fresher, it should not be like that. But as a fresher, first 3 months you are having a training period. Okay. If your performance is not good, also the training session will be incremented for 1 more month. Okay, no? So it is based on your performance.
Okay, ma'am. That's it.
Okay. So your interview is completed. For further information, our HR will contact you.
Thank you, ma'am.